What's going on, Breeze Nation? Sorry about that late edition, but the tip-off just happened. So we got Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith in the corner, shoots a three. Wow, just like that, Jalen Smith hits a three-pointer to start the game. You got to love it. Back the other way, the Miami Heat, they're physical. Who's that, Wiggins? He scores. All right, back to the way. Matas to Jalen Smith. Easy 5 points for Jalen Smith to start the game, just like that. Back the other way, the Heat turn the ball over. Love it. Turn that thing over. Turn that rock over, y'all. All right. Matas dribbles around, gives it up to Vooch. Vooch dribbles, gives it up to Kobe. Kobe dribbles, gives it back to Vooch. Back to, Kobe, come on. Kobe, oh my God, the Heat turned it back over. That's crazy. Back the other way, Kobe comes fast. Kobe dribbles. Kobe dribbles. He turns it over again. Kobe, what are you doing, brother? Ugh. Kobe White is maddening, bro. He just made Jalen Smith almost hurt himself trying to hustle back. Kobe, what are you doing, brother? Man, I swear I'm already kind of mad at Kobe White after last night. And he starts the game off like this. Not exactly endearing. Crazy, man. I don't know about you guys, but Kobe's just been pissing me off with all the turnovers. Like, it's not like it's worse with him because he's not closing these teams out. Like, I feel like he's not doing his job. Like, this is what his job is, to score and put teams away. And he's not doing that. Matas for three. Vooch with the rebound. Vooch loses the ball. Another turnover. I want to say that's 3 turnovers to start the game. Bam Adebayo with a jump hook over Matas for easy bucket. All right, Matas gets the ball from Vooch. Matas, nice pass to Jalen Smith. That's 2 easy buckets between Matas and Jalen Smith to start this game. Wiggins gets the ball. He dribbles. He passes back out to Jaconis. Oh, who's that? Davion Mitchell? He always goes crazy against us. No, it's Powell, isn't it? Matas Buzelis. Oh, gets physical. Puts his shoulder down. Hey, that's a foul on Wiggins. Come on, bro. What's going on, Julian? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you being here. Honestly, I want to see your boy. I want to see your cousin get some playing time tonight, man. I'm tired of these no energy I'm tired of these. I need effort. I need effort out on the court. Give me Julian Phillips. Isaac Okoro. Nice take, Ike. Good take, Ice. Love that. What's up, Mike? Welcome back, brother. Oh, here, let me put your guys' comments on the stage so you can see them. That way you guys are getting some love in case I miss them. Norman Powell takes an easy drive to the rack. 16-8. The Bulls are down by 8 points. Dang, that reminds me. I needed to get. No, Forrest. I said I want to see your cousin Julian. I said I want to see him. I want to see Julian on the court. Like when I seen you join, I said I hope that your cousin gets some playing time tonight because I want to see some energy out there. Oh, Isaac Okoro with the rebound. Let's go. No, I know your name is Forrest, brother. All right, the Heat come down and they miss a three. Rebound, Matas Buzelis. Matas brings it back up to court. He gets it to Jalen Smith. Kobe to Ike. Okoro for three. That's 2 straight threes for Okoro. And when Okoro is making shots like this, he is a hell of a basketball player for your team because he's playing great defense as well. That's incredible. An incredible start for Okoro. That is 9 or 8 points for Okoro straight. A rare 8-point streak for Okoro. Vucevic hands off to Okoro. See, if that was Kobe White, he would have lifted a three there as a heat check. Vooch gets it to Kobe. Kobe shoots a three. He misses. Nice try on the tip by, oh my God. What just happened? Where was Kobe White at on the defense there? He shot the shot. Why isn't he getting back on defense? I gotta be honest. I might be being unfair to Kobe White, but Kobe's really pissing me off lately. Like, I don't like what he's doing tonight to start this game. Not even a little bit. How you feeling, Bulls fans? I'd love to know what you think. Let's see here. All right. To start this game, it's not looking too hot, but the Bulls, they can definitely bring it back, y'all. They're playing basketball. We love that basketball. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Oops. My bad. There we go. Nice. Mata right off the inbounds play was fantastic. Matas downloaded Vooch underneath for an easy bucket. Love it. 18-16. Bulls are down by 2. I can't say his name. Jacovius. I can't remember his name, but oh my God, get a rebound, my friends. Why was Matas the one jumping out on that? That wasn't even his player. He wants it more than the rest of the team. Oh my God, I almost turned it over and I almost had a coronary. Vooch to the rack and he gets fouled. 21-16. The Bulls are down by 5. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Vucevic is going to the line. Ayo Dosunmu's in. Ayo has scored the second most bench points in the league this month, behind only Anthony Simons. Is it Simmons or Simons? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've heard that name said by an announcer before. I know I should have, but I just can't remember it. Vuce hits his first free throw, 4-point game, 21-17. That reminds me, I gotta text Pat. All right. Norman Powell has the ball. He's guarded by Okoro, and he turns it over. No! Really? Okay, Okoro's not complaining. Why did I just realize that Okoro kind of looks like Justin Fields in his face? Like, just in his face. Wiggins shoots. Oh, no. Jaconius as heat ball. Wiggins inbounds to who's that guy? He'd always have the widest players in the NBA next to us, I guess. Oh, Matas drives the lane. Matas, oh my God, and one bucket somehow. That was extremely lucky. He kind of like squirted that ball up. I know I said that weird, but he like drove, but like I don't think he meant to shoot that. Like it just kind of came out. Like he started to take his two. Jaconius, you better get out of the damn way, bro. You're gonna get trampled. That's a friggin' superb athlete coming at your face. All right. Aldo Sunmu brings the ball up to court. Takes a pick from Vooch. Kicks it over to Buzelis. Buzelis is in his bag with distributing tonight. I love that. All right. Aldo Sunmu drives. Where's the foul call? That friggin' surfer looking dude fouled the hell out of him. He'd swing it. Who is that? Number 12? I can't. CHN won't update their thing. Kevin Herter, quick three on the other end. Bang! Boom! Love it. Give me the hot sauce, Neil Funk. All right, back the other way. A Coral playing defense on Powell. Powell misses. Big time miss. Matas pushes it up to Ayo. Kicks it back to Matas. Matas pump fakes to Vooch. Gets to Herter. Herter. Nice pass underneath to Herter. Herter. Ayo back to Herter. Wide open for three. He lines it up, takes a few seconds, and then hits the three. That's right. Bulls lead 26-24. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go. Looking at the comments now. My bad. Maybe the game's messed up on League Pass. Kobe needs to go. I agree with that. What did you say about Pat the designer? Oh yeah, like when I mentioned him about the scoreboard. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but like I work for him. Like this is his channel. I'm Philly the fourth because he's Pat the designer. We have the same name, um, same name layout and everything. Actually, I found this out after I got hired. Like Pat was born on July 15th. I was born on July 16th. We're literally birthday twins almost. Like it was meant to be. Our partnership is badass. We were talking earlier about how we think we could do big things. Big things, my friends. The breeze is going to be a big deal. Already is a big deal. I'm just trying to lift up one more part of it. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm very blessed to work for Pat. I'm glad that he gave me a shot. I'm glad that he believed in me. Shout out to Hayes because Hayes is also the reason I got this job. Pat didn't have time anymore because Pat's the one who monetized this channel. He originally monetized this channel, and it was dead though because Pat had to, he took jobs from ESPN and Fox. He didn't have time anymore to make anything on this channel. So I found out from Hayes that he was, that he had an opening, that he was looking for someone to run his Bulls channel, and I asked Hayes, I was like, "Hey man, let him know if he wants someone to run that, I'm down to do it." And Hayes linked us up. The rest is history. Investors, possibly you. Boats and hoes. Come on, Dad, are you going to invest or what? Oh, back the other way. 0 for the Heat, lifts a 3, miss. Matas with the rebound. Matas up to Io. Back to Matas. He shoots and he gets called for a charge. That looks like it was in the circle. You might want to challenge that, Billy D. Let's look. Oh no, he's way out of the circle. Don't challenge it, Billy. Don't challenge it. It looks like he might have been moving though. Like Matas trucked the hell out of him. Matas was laughing. That dude is so friendly. He's like that in real life too, man. Like he was so friendly when I met him. Oh, number 7 for the Heat hits a 3. I need this scoreboard to work. Damn it. All right. Herder gets the ball to Io. Gets it back, to Kobe, to Okoro, to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith shoots a 3. He misses, but it looks like there was a foul on the floor. Looks like we turned it over. I don't know. The Heat come back the other way and they score a layup. 29-26. Heat lead by 3. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. Back the other way. Jalen Smith lifts a 3 and he bangs it. Let's go. Love to see it. The Heat come back the other way. They lift a fast 3 and wow, he torches that. Number 7. Who is that? Dude, he literally lit that net on fire. That was straight down the pipe. All right, back the other way. Kevin Herter fakes out, gets an easy bucket on the bank shot. Love that. Bulls are down by 1 point, 32-31. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Okoro playing defense. Number 7, Kelaware gets a easy shot in the corner. He misses. All right, back to the way. Kobe White he tried to do some stupid leaning in 3-pointer crap. He was trying to get a foul. He didn't get it. Okoro picks up his dribble, gives it to Herter. Herter drives with his left hand. Slow drag step. He misses. Did Herter just shove Zero? Looked like he just shoved him straight up. Oh, yeah, that's a freaking goaltend, bro. Where's the goaltend? They didn't call that? Oh, no. Tell me you're calling that. Are they reviewing it? They're reviewing it, right? No? Oh, my God. That's awful. And then the Bulls just turn it over. Oh, my God, bro. If the Bulls turn it over one more time on a pass like that, I'm going to be sick. The Heat have scored 11 points off of Bulls turnovers. They're up by 3, to give you an idea of how much they've really, like, literally, they'd be down by 8 points if not for turnovers. Crazy. The Heat come back to their way. They shoot a quick 3. They miss. Io tracks down the rebound. Gives it up to Kobe, which I wish he wouldn't. Kobe almost loses his dribble. I'm sick of the sloppiness by Kobe, bro. Jalen Smith, he drives, gets tapped out by a Heat player. All right, 34-31, 122 to go in the first quarter. Inbounds to Pat Williams, to Herter, to Kobe White. Kobe pump fakes, drives, gets it up to Vooch. Vooch misses an easy shot. Nice tip by Vooch, though. Gets it to Kobe. Kobe misses a runner. Oh, my God. How many easy opportunities can the Bulls throw away? Wow, number 11 for the Heat is selling big time. That dude looks like he can shoot, but he can't shoot. Kobe White drives, he gets fouled by Zero. I would have a name for you guys, except the stupid names won't populate on this box score. What do I pay for CHSN for, man, huh? What do I pay for it for? Tell me that. All right. Zero is Fontecchio. Chia. All right, Kobe he misses both free throws. Sorry. Of course he did. Why would he make any? They're just free. Adebayo dribbles around, he misses. Herter with the rebound, gets it up to Kobe, gets it to Io. Io pump fakes, gets it to Herter. Herter lifts a 3. He leaves it way short. This is the most like the Bulls have scored 31, but like they could have scored 45 in this quarter. And maybe that's why it's frustrating. Uh Jovic for the Heat backs in, but he misses. Vucevic with the rebound. The Bulls will take the last shot. 6 seconds on the play clock. Kobe has the ball. Kobe crosses over, stutters. He gets straight to the rack, misses it off the rim with his left hand. An awful quarter for Kobe White. Shocker. Kobe White had 0 points in that quarter, despite playing 9 minutes. 9 minutes for Kobe, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from downtown, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 3 assists. I guess he had 3 assists. It's better than normal for him. At least he did that well. 1 turnover. Vucevic had 2 turnovers, and Matas had a turnover. And Io had 2 turnovers. 6 turnovers by the Bulls in the first quarter. Man, ugly game. Oh yeah, sorry, Slayer. I apologize for not answering you. Josh is out of this one. He's resting. Uh, let's go Bulls beat the Heat. I know, man. I need to beat this team. I need to beat the Heat. Also, we've lost our last 2 games that I've streamed against them. One of them was the play-in, and then the first game of the year this year. And I think I'm going to be streaming for the next 3 games, which is all Heat games. So please, God, don't make me sit here and watch the Bulls lose to the Heat 3 straight times. I swear I'll lose my mind. I will go bananas. Congrats to you and Pat for new opportunities. Let's go Bulls. Love you, Slayer. You're the man. Is it before or after your main screen? Might be why it's not displaying. It's on CHSN. It's like next to. It's hard for me to describe without being able to show you. It's just like I'm clicking on box score next to CHSN, and it's not populating at all. It's just blank. It normally populates. Turnover's been killing us for too many games now. I have to clean up our handling. Can't remember the last game we had less than 10. Agreed. Bench Okoro and start Jalen Smith. Brother, you do know that both of them started. Also, you do know that Okoro ripped off 8 points to start the game. Right? Just saying. Okoro's our best defender. Why would we, he's the only. You're okay, Christopher. He did start. Both of them started tonight. Both of them started because Josh Giddey sat out tonight. With for rest because he's still coming back from his injury. So Okoro and Jalen Smith, started, and I'll tell you what, Okoro deserves to start. He was 3 of 3 to start this game. He was awesome. What are you doing, Pat? I can't even describe what Pat Williams just did. If you're watching, I'm gonna throw up. Was he really that close to getting a shot clock violation? Adebayo misses an easy mid-range jumper. All right, Dalen Terry's in the game. Why is Dalen in the game over Julian? I don't understand. What did Julian do to Billy? All right, Kobe dances. He dances. Gets it to Herter. Herter shoots. Misses. I feel like the offense is turning very much into what DeMar DeRozan used to do for us, and I don't like it. Kobe, move the ball. Stop isolating so much. Let everybody get involved. Kobe has the ball again. He's dancing. Gets to Herter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Vucevic hands off to Dalen Terry. Gets it to Pat Williams. Pat has to make a move. Pat shoulders into the lane, and he leaves a little runner short. I agree, Forrest. This disrespect for Julian is crazy. I don't understand why he's not playing. Like he's okay. Dalen Terry just got a steal. I was about to disrespect him. Oh, okay. But he just blew a tire. Oh, wait, is he okay? I don't ever want to make fun of someone's injury. You okay, Dalen? No, he's just embarrassed. He just blew a tire and he's embarrassed. Oh my God, Dalen, no. That was literally. Oh, you know what? He did slip on the court. What kind of shoes are you wearing though? That's happening. I know those are. All right, Booch wide open for 3. Bang! Love it. Love it. Get me into the game, guys. You guys are like the Bulls are killing my energy lately. You guys know me. I like to be hyped up. I like to be hype. Let's go. 9:55 to go in the second quarter. The Bulls are down by 2, 36-34. Vasquez drives with his right hand and he misses. Just 2 Bulls were fighting for the damn rebound, and as a result, Adebayo gets the rebound. You can't make some of this stuff up, man. The Bulls are not playing as a team. Like, that's kind of Vooch's fault. I don't know. He tips a lot. It's like, tip to yourself, brother. I don't know. That might have been just good work by Adebayo. I'm just mad at the Bulls right now, so I'm having a hard time giving them the benefit of the doubt. I need them to go on a run, man. Show some life. Show me that you want it. Vasquez misses again for the Heat. Was that Vasquez? Oh no, that was Jovic. This is Vasquez dribbling, lob to Adebayo, easy bucket. Vucevic hands off to Pat Williams. Pat dribbles, takes a pick from Io. He dribbles to the left and he gets ripped, straight ripped. Good one, Pat. Nice job. I love that you're in the game. Back the other way, Adebayo hits a three, and that's a timeout by Billy Donovan. The Bulls are down by 7, 41-34. I promise you guys, I'm a lot more fun than this. The Bulls just need to do a little more for me. I will get hype. I will wear glasses. I will act a fool. But the Bulls need to do something. I can't wait for Trey and Zach to come back. We need them both. This is such a fact, Christopher. Such a fact. I'm sick of Vooch. Jalen Smith is doing everything he can to bring energy to the center position. He's only one man though. And then as far as point guard goes, yeah, like I'll be honest, man. I'd rather see Trey Jones out there than Kobe White right now. Kobe is driving me nuts. He's taking up so much of the shot clock and he's not getting hot. Like he just keeps missing. He keeps turning it over. He keeps being a detriment. Our best moments yesterday were when Io was running the team. Because when Io has the ball, his speed, he outclasses Kobe right now. Maybe it's because of the calf strain. I don't know. But Io makes Kobe look slow. Io dusts the defenders. Kobe does so much dancing with the ball right now, and he doesn't ever get separation. Not real separation like Io gets. Io's crazy, man. Bulls can only do so much without Josh and Trey. Io can only do so much. Yeah, I agree. Just for reference though, Slayer, so that nobody else bugs you over it. Trey is spelled with just the TRE though. I'm only letting you know so that someone else doesn't like try to weirdly come at you for that. I'm just trying to help you out like a brother. Like if you had something on your face, I'm wiping it off. It's kind of hot. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Gave you guys a little skin there. A little skin action. I agree with this. Can I get 3 cheers for Io? Hip hip. Hooray. I'll tell you what, man. I think Io might be better than Kobe at this point. Overall. That might be crazy to say, but I don't know. I don't think it is. Like Io, the only reason Io doesn't score as much as Kobe does normally is because Io doesn't shoot as much. Like if Io and Kobe were forced to take the same amount of shots every night, I think Io would outscore Kobe because he's more efficient. Yeah, like right now Io's 0 for 1 from the field, but he's like All right, let's see what he's got here. Io dribbles. He gives it up to Matas. Matas at the top of the key. He gets a screen from Vooch. He gives it back to Io. Matas sets a screen for Io. But Io with a sweet feed to Matas. Matas, you've got to finish that bucket, brother. You got to. Good defense by Matas. Forces an awkward pass, and it's touched by the Heat out of bounds. Great defense there by Matas Buzelis. Great transition defense. Way to be a pain in the ass. Io bringing the ball up to court. Come on, Io. Take over this game. Show me that I'm right. Show us that we are right in this chat. Matas gives it back to Kobe. Back to Io. Over to Okoro. Okoro dribbles. Take that shot. He takes the three. Oh, he airballed. Never mind. I forgot that wasn't a Okoro shot. He didn't want to take it either. I should have just let him listen to his instincts. After I said that good stuff about Okoro. But it's okay. Okoro is still 3 of 4 from the field tonight. 2 of 3 from downtown. He's got 8 points. Okoro's actually tied for our leading scorer. No, wait. Jalen Smith is our leading scorer with 9. Jalen Smith is our leading scorer despite being our 4th leading minutes getter. Like, Jalen Smith is a dog, everybody. I'm keeping him. There's no way I'm trading him. I don't care. Yeah, he's probably one of the only guys on our team that can get a first-round pick. I don't care. I'm keeping him. Io to the rack, and that is the difference, ladies and gentlemen. We just seen Io get to the rim, separate, and have the touch on the layup. That is what he has been doing consistently all season that Kobe White has not. Unfortunately, we gave up 2 on the other end. 43-36. Bulls are down by 7. 7:30 to go in the second quarter. Io Dosunmu pulls a 3. It barely misses off the front of the rim. Jalen Smith fights for the rebound. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. Back the other way. Vasquez has the ball for the Heat. Oh, he almost carried. That was close. Vasquez pump fakes. He gets Matas in the air. He kicks it back to 12. Oh, my God. That friendly roll is insane. Drew Smith with the crazy friendly roll. But Io gets the ball, and he races up the court, and he scores just like that. That's what I mean, you guys. Io's got an extra gear this year. It's so nice. Oh. Vasquez misses his shot, gets his own rebound, and scores. 48-38. Bulls are down by 10. Come on, Bulls. Bulls turn it over. Oh, my God, guys. This is crazy. Adebayo gets to the rim, and he misses, but he gets fouled. I'm going to have to go off on the Bulls at halftime, aren't I? No, that call is crazy. Did they say that was on Okoro? He never even touched him, bro. What is happening, man? That's crazy. Adebayo literally fell on the ground by himself, and they called a foul. The NBA is nuts, dude. You never know what's going to be called. The Heat had 16 points off of Bulls turnovers to the Bulls 3. The Bulls are down by 12. It's literally the difference in the ball game. Kevin Huerter gets the ball. He gets fouled on his way to the rim. It looked like he might have hurt his quad. Is he okay? Huerter was straight. Yo, we keep slipping on this end. Are the Heat dumping water down here? What is happening? You know what? You know what's crazy? We had to postpone our game with the Heat, which is why this game I think is being played today. Or no, it's why the game tomorrow got moved to the next day or something. Because of condensation on the court. And guess what? The Bulls keep slipping on condensation. There is something about the Miami Heat and there being condensation on the United Center floor. I'd like to say it's because the Miami Heat are from hell and they are literally too hot for the ice that is underneath this basketball floor because they are Satan's servants. 12-point ball game. The Heat come back down. They miss their shot. Herter missed one of his 2 free throws, by the way. I apologize. Okoro to Ayo for 3. He airballs. Oh, Jalen Smith with the rebound, though. Gets it to Matas for 3. And he misses. Come on, guys. You guys are having an awful quarter. Drew Smith misses his 3, but Kelly Ware gets the rebound. He kicks it back. Oh, good stuff by Okoro. Stuffed crust. Back the other way. Herter for 3. Oh, he misses, but Matas with the putback dunk. Get in the gym, bro. Get in the gym. Let's go. All right, 9-point Heat lead, 50-41, 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Wiggins goes up and under, and it looked like Herter might have blocked it, but no, he scores. 11-point Heat lead. I'm betting the Bulls at halftime. I don't care. Jalen Smith, he got fouled. Okay. Ayo Dosunmu with a sweet pass into Jalen Smith. He goes underneath or up and under, and he gets fouled. Wow. Matas Buzelis could have put his mouth on the rim right there when he just put back slammed that. That was nuts. By the way, I don't know if anybody is not aware of this, but Matas Buzelis is a rising star again this season. However, he will not be in the slam dunk contest. He declined because of the way their game schedule is. He decided to rest. And good on him. Good on Matas for deciding to rest. He said he's going to definitely play in the dunk contest again, though, because he wants to make up for last year. Which he should. Because he's better than that. Jalen Smith made his first at the line, and he made his second. Because he is consistent, unlike a lot of players on this team. 52-43. The Bulls are down by 9 points. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Norman Powell has the ball for the Heat. He passes to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Powell. Powell catches Ayo with his hand in a cookie jar. He takes a quick 3 and he exaggerates the hell out of his movements. But that's going to be 3 free throws for Norman Powell. Gross. What do you guys got to say here? Agreed, resign Ayo, blah, blah. Can't wait to see Zach, Jalen, Matas, Ayo, Giddey, Kobe lineup. I know it's ways away, but looking forward to it. Yeah, that lineup's going to be it's going to slap harder than Will Smith, baby. Let's see. Rising Stars game is enough. Wise choice. I agree with that, Slayer. Matas is a wise man for his age. A very wise man for his age. All right, Vooch hands off to Herter. Herter drives to the right side of the rim. He pulls up. He gives it back to Matas at the 3-point line. Matas gets to Vooch near the baseline at the elbow. He gets in the post. He shoots a fadeaway against Kelly Ware. I don't love that. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, no. Herter with the most amazing save that you're going to see this season. But Matas missed the putback. That's sad. Oh. Really? They call a block on Kelly Ware's take to the rim. Dude, that save by Herter was nasty. I can't believe that Matas missed that. No one's going to talk about that save now, and they should. That was one of the most incredible saves I've ever seen. Kelly Ware misses the first free throw. The ball doesn't lie. That was not a foul on his take. I'm grabbing something from the fridge, guys. 1 sec. All right, back the other way. The Bulls are down by 12. Vooch has the ball, kicks over to Io. Io drives the middle of the lane. No goaltend? Yep, they call goaltending. Kello Ware, get a haircut, bro. You're a millionaire. There's no reason to look that sloppy. Yeah, that was definitely on its way down. Oh, they're challenging it? Really? Okay. It's tough because I Spoelstra is such a great coach. I tend to believe everything he says. He might be right. All right, I'm gonna put these on. I normally wouldn't put these on Patch Channel, but I'm tired of the heat. It's for you, Miami. I always feel like sign language is better than it's not as bad as when you actually use the word, right? It's just sign language. All right, I've made my point. Screen capture a tab. I'm not sure what he means. I might know what he means. Let me see here. I'm trying to get you guys a scoreboard. I appreciate you, Slayer. I think that was in the air. I think that was a goaltend, man. They did not. They said that the challenge was successful. Matas Buzelis, wow, he had to change angles in the middle of his shot, and he missed barely. It rimmed out. Matas is having an awful game, but at least he's getting shots up. I can't be mad at guys missing shots. What I get mad at is turnovers. Matas is also doing a good job of facilitating and playing defense. So Kobe back to their way. Kobe passes up a wide open layup to give it to Vooch for a three, and he misses with the air ball. This is my problem. Kobe White has not made a solid decision all year, man. That's an exaggeration, but Kevin Herter, I love you. He gets a block on the defensive end, comes back down, hits a three. Let's go, Kevin Herter. Let's go. Bulls down by 9. Norman Powell takes it to the rack, gets an easy reverse layup. 11-point Bulls deficit. Io to Vooch for 3. He misses. Why are we settling for that? Vooch, get down in the post. You haven't taken one jump hook yet today. Not one post shot from Vooch today. Why? I'm going to start getting mad. It's dumb. All right. Bulls are down by 12. At halftime, I'm going to try and figure out the scoreboard thing, guys. I think I might be able to figure it out, but we'll see. Matas has the ball at the top of the key. He drives. Nice, strong take with the right hand. He scores. Bulls down by 10, 58 to 48. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Vasquez comes back down for the Heat. He passes to Adebayo in the corner. Adebayo step back shot. He misses. But Vooch gets the rebound, I guess. He tipped it over to Matas. Matas should get it. Kobe White dances, crossover, spin move, bank shot, misses. $1 million move, 10-cent shot. And guess what? Kobe's man that was defending him beat him down the court for an easy bucket. Cool. I love that. Matas Buzelis passes to Vooch. Vooch with a sweet dump off to Jalen Smith. Oh, but Jalen stepped out of bounds. Never mind. The Bulls can't do anything right. That was a hell of a cut by Jalen Smith, but he has to be more aware where his feet are. 60 to 48, Bulls down by 12. Minute 30 to go in the second quarter. Kobe White jumps on the pump fake. Are you kidding me, Kobe? Get up. No. Stop it. I think Kobe, there's no way. I mean, the Heat player definitely flopped, but like Kobe doing what he did was also an exaggeration. I'm disgusted at what I'm watching out here. I just watched two grown men do what they just did. This dude Larson, you're not going to get any awards for acting anytime soon, buddy. Neither are you, Kobe, for that matter. I don't know what that was that Kobe just did. He like collapsed to the ground. What is happening? Larson hits both of his free throws. 62 to 48. Bulls down by 14. Minute 24 to go in the quarter. Yes. Slayer, can you believe what we were watching out there? Like, what was that just now? I just watched two grown men act like teenagers. Kobe White passes to Herter. Herter damn near turns it over. Guys, can we just get a good shot? Stop trying to fit in these crazy passes. Just play basketball, guys. The Bulls have a habit of doing this. When things aren't going well, they act like everything is so much more difficult than it is. There we go. I mean, we get it to Pooch in the. I like getting it to Vooch in the post. He just left it short. But I like that. It's a high percentage shot. Norman Powell drives, kicks it to Vasquez. Vasquez kicks it back to Powell. Powell steps out of bounds. $62 to 48. Bulls are down by 14. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Kobe White dances, shoots a three. He makes it. Holy crap. What a miracle. Bulls down by 11. Let's go. Let's end the half on a little bit of a run here, guys. There's a 12-second difference between the shot clock and the play clock. The Bulls should get the last shot. Larson for the Heat passes to Adebayo, who misses an easy layup. And the Heat touch it last, out of bounds. Adebayo has missed a number of easy shots tonight. He should probably be a little embarrassed. The Bulls bring it up the court. They're going to get the last shot. 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Herter's got the ball. 5 seconds left. Kobe's got the ball. He kicks it to Matas. Matas pump fakes, shoots a three, and he misses. That's halftime. One of the ugliest halves of basketball you're going to watch all season. The Bulls are down by 11 points, 62-51. I'm trying not to lose my mind, guys. I know that I'm not super excited, but like there's not much to be excited about. We've been down by 8-11 the entire half. Actually, like 8-14. And the Bulls aren't making any kind of runs. They make a shot, and then I start to get excited, and then they give up another shot, and then another shot. They might make two. The Heat are going to make three. Then they start trading off baskets. It's like there's at no point do they allow me do they give me like the space to get excited. It's sad, man. Like it's such a stark difference from the team that ended last season. The team that ended last season was hungry and they were stomping on people. I don't understand the difference. Like, what did Taylor Horton Tucker make that big of a difference, you guys? Was Taylor Horton Tucker the secret sauce? He was the Krabby Patty secret formula? Like, I don't understand. But let me read through the stats for you guys. All right. Jalen Smith. The starters tonight, for anyone who doesn't know, the starters were Jalen Smith, Isaac Okoro, Matas Buzelis, Nikola Vucevic, and Kobe White. Josh Giddey was out tonight for rest. Jalen Smith scored 11 points, had 5 rebounds, no assists, 1 turnover in 11 minutes. In 15 minutes. He was a minus 11. Jalen Smith. See, here's a great example of why plus minus doesn't mean everything, and sometimes it doesn't mean anything at all. Jalen Smith has the worst plus minus on the team, except he's also our second leading scorer and our second leading rebounder, tied for our second leading rebounder. Actually, Buzelis is our leading rebounder right now, which is a really encouraging sign. But yeah, like plus minus doesn't mean crap when a guy like Jalen Smith is the worst at it. When meanwhile he's actually like one of your most productive players. I'm getting a halftime. I'm just making sure there's no breaking news. Nope. Okay. Then we have Isaac Okoro. In 15 minutes, he had 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown, 1 rebound, 1 block. Would have liked to see more from him, but he did a decent enough job. He's a -5 plus minus. Then you have Matas Buzelis in 17 minutes, which was the tied for the most in the game. He had 6 points, 3 of 11 from the field. Matas had by far the most shot attempts of the half. Nobody else attempted more than 7. He attempted 11, which I love that. I love that. And I don't mind any of his misses. Like, you're going to miss shots. That's not what I get mad about. I get mad about careless basketball or stupid basketball. And Matas is not doing that because he's also, on top of his 6 points, he could be having a monster game, but he's missed his shots. He's 3 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from downtown, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. But he has 6 rebounds, which leads the team. And he has 3 assists, which is also tied for the team lead in assists. Incredible. He's tied with Kobe for most assists on the team. And tied with Herter and Vooch for most rebounds on the tied with just Herter for most rebounds on the team. On top of that, he's also got 2 offensive rebounds out of those 6. Those 2 offensive rebounds are no, they're not. Okay. So yeah, he's got 2 turnovers though. Sorry, no, he has 3 or 1 turnover. So yeah, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Great all-around half from Matas Buzelis. 1 turnover. He's only a -2 on the court too, which is the tied for the team lead, which I think makes sense. If he could just score more on his shot attempts, he's fully in control of what's going on right now in the game. He's just not making his shots. Then you got Nikola Vucevic, who's got 17 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the line, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and that's that. He was all right. You want to see him score more, but he was 1 of 6. So it's not like they didn't try to give him the ball. I want to see him get in the post more, though. Sorry, he was 2 of 7. My apologies. I still want to see him get in the post more. Kobe White had 3 points in 16 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, 0 of 2 from the line, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover. Not good. Minus 10. I'll say his actually reflects. Patrick Williams, he had 5 minutes, and guess what, guys? He did the Tony Snell. Can always count on Pat Williams to do the Tony Snell. Dalen Terry, in 4 minutes, almost did the Tony Snell. He had an assist and a steal, though. So he did not. Pat Williams also was 0 of 2 from the field. Dalen Terry didn't even attempt a shot. At least give me Julian Phillips. I don't think he's ever pulled a Tony Snell. Like, throw him out there, guys. Then you have Kevin Huerter. In 8 minutes, he had 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the line, and 6 rebounds. Awesome, and a block. Awesome half from Kevin Huerter, our leading scorer, tied for our leading rebounder. Yet he played less minutes than he was the 7th leading minutes getter on the team. And yet is the team lead in rebounds and points. Unfreaking believable. I don't know if that says more about the rest of the team and their desire, or if it says something about him. I'm going to choose him because I love Kevin Huerter and what he brings to this basketball team. I don't think he's going to be long for this team long term, but man, it's not because he isn't good. He is good. Adosumu in 14 minutes had 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers. The 3 turnovers are too much. But I'll say this, like, his stats don't reflect how much I feel like he's in control. He's in control far more than Kobe is. That's a fact. And like I said, the stats don't reflect that, but like the eye test does. That's it. The Bulls, unfortunately, are shooting. God, their percentages are awful. The reason the Bulls are down by 11 is because they are shooting 37% from the field, which is terrible. They're shooting better from the 3-point line. They're 38% from the 3-point line. 8 of 21. But they're 19 of 51 from the field. They're shooting 56% from the line. I mean, it can't get much worse than this, guys. From a shooting perspective, like, shooting 56% from the foul line is never going to get it done. Never. All right. Let's see if there's anybody notable from the Heat. Wiggins had 10. Adebayo had 14 points with 6 rebounds. Was a plus 13. That's crazy because he could have scored way more. He was open for like 3 or 4 shots. All of the Heat bench guys, their bench did pretty good. I think their bench outplayed ours. Our bench was led mostly by Kevin Huerter. Our bench had 16 points. Their bench had 9 plus 8 is 17, 23. So yeah, their bench outscored ours 23 to 16. And that's with one of their bench players getting no points. Difference is that 2 of our bench players got no points. Kello Ware is coming off the bench for them. Why? That seems like a mistake. Their starters are weird. Jaconius, Larson, Powell, Adebayo, and Wiggins. You guys going for a youth movement, or are you guys going for, like, well, I don't understand what the Heat are doing, but whatever. All right, going back to the Bulls. Let's see what you guys have to say in the chat. Let's see. Peeble needs a change of scenery. Yeah, I don't think that he's ever gonna get one. No, he's gonna have to play his contract out here, Mashoon. Who's gonna want him? That's why I ask people, like, who would want Pat Williams? Like, that's the problem with him, getting a change of scenery. I think we would have to attach a pick to Patrick Williams to get him off our team at this point. Like, we would have to say, like, hey, we want, your bench player. We'll give you Patrick Williams. They'd probably say, okay, you gotta give us a second round pick if you want us to take that contract. It'd be hard to blame him. At this point, I think I'd rather just sit him on the bench. Because at least Pat does have value. Once in a great while, he'll have a great game, right? Once in a great while. So at least we can try and get our money's worth. Just sit him on the bench and bring him in every once in a while and hope for the best. Let's see here. Kind of wish we still had Horton Tucker. He's playing overseas now. He provided a spark off the bench at times with his scoring ability. He was a walking bucket. I'll say this though, like, that's what Javon Carter is right now. He's the same way. Just a guy that comes off the bench that's going to shoot everything that touches his hands. That's what Javon Carter is. And, like, Javon Carter is actually a better shooter. There was a time for a little while this season, Javon Carter was shooting like 50% from three. He's not anymore. Let me see what he's shooting this year. This year, Javon Carter shooting 41% from three for us. I mean, it's pretty good. That's his third highest percentage all time for us, or for while in the NBA, I guess. You know who I do want to see tonight if we need a spark, you guys? Don't kill me. We could talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Yuki. Yuki is out there, guys. And the Heat have a bunch of non-athletic players like Vasquez on their bench. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Yuki get matched up against him. Like, he's not going to I don't think he's going to really big man Yuki. Yuki actually might match their bench's energy a little bit for once. Yuki would give us a spark. Here's the way I would play Yuki if I was Billy Donovan, right? You use him in 3-minute spurts, only against the other team's bench, so that you never run the risk of Yuki getting smashed by another team starter. You also only use him against teams where their backup point guard isn't like a killer. Like, if we were playing ourselves, I would never use Yuki against the Bulls because I'm never going to let Ayo Dosunmu get matched up against Yuki. That is death. But if you're playing another team that doesn't have a great backup point guard, Yuki can handle his own. And in 3-minute spurts, you can an assist from Yuki hits way harder than any assist from any other player on this team, because his assists are also always flashy. Imagine Yuki comes in for 3 minutes, he throws an alley-oop to Matas, and then he hits an easy dime to Vucevic underneath the basket, and then he hits like, I don't know, he hits like Kobe or Ayo for a 3. Boom, take him out immediately. That's 3 assists, and now he's got the team fired up. Oh, they just showed Yuki on the screen as I was talking. I don't even have the sound on. Dude, it's like I swear I have a sixth sense, you guys. I'm supposed to be an announcer. Like, that was actually my calling. That's crazy that Yuki just got put on the screen after I was talking about him. It's like I had my own personal, like, that's wild. I love it. Oh, I just seen let's see here. Would you trade Giddey and Julian to Minnesota for Behringer, DiVincenzo, and Conley? Wow, that's actually a really intriguing. Wait, you said Giddey? Hell no. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Sorry, excuse my language. I was gonna say F no. I thought for some reason it said you meant go. You put Kobe, not Giddey. All right, we're back. Matas for three. That's how we start a freaking half, baby. 8-point Bulls deficit, 62 to 54. 11:30 to go in the third quarter. Let's go, guys. I have to use the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. My bad, you guys. I apologize for that. I had to use it. I had to use it bad. All right. Kobe's got the rebound. Ayo Dosunmu coming back up the floor. He races and he gets fouled. Love it. I was at the line. All right, back. Oh, we're down by 8. Wiggins turns the ball over straight to Herter. Herter races up the floor. Gets it over to Matas. Matas pump fakes. Matas crosses over. He kicks it over to Okoro. Kicks it to Ayo. Kicks it to Herter. Herter drives. Kicks it back to Ayo. Ayo dribbles. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pat Williams pulls up for 3. He misses. Back to their way. There's a foul. Miss. All right. Aldo Sumu has the ball. He drives to the rack with his right. He gets his shot blocked. Rebound to the Heat. They're racing up the court. They kick it over to Powell in the corner. Powell drives baseline. He gets his shot blocked by Matas Buzelis. No soup for you, buddy. Io races up the court. He gets to Herter. Herter dribbles, kicks it over to Io. Io pump fakes, drives to the right, pulls back. He's gonna shoot a 3. Decides against it. Matas was gonna shoot the 3. He should have just shot it. Io, nice little floater in the lane after driving with his left hand. I love it. 6:56 to go in the third quarter. The Bulls are down by 7. They're well within reach, my friends. Well within reach. It's been a frustrating game, but the Bulls can absolutely still take this. Vasquez kicks over to, who is that? Number 9. It's Larson. Wiggins kicks it back to Vasquez, wide open in the corner for 3, and he makes it. He also looks at the Bulls bench after that. Can we tee that man up? Okoro has the ball. He kicks over to Herter. Gets it back to Okoro. Oh, he almost turns over. He kicks it to Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams drives. He misses. And Patrick Williams commits a foul on the rebound. Oh my God. Looking at the comments. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm not trading Giddey. Period. By the way, to answer this question, the only way I'm trading Giddey is if there's like a superstar on the other end, like Giannis. I'm not trading Giddey for prospects. Giddey's averaging almost a 20-point triple double. I feel like we don't value that enough in Bulls Nation. Like this trade is an insult to Giddey's potential. No offense. This Bulls organization is full of a bunch of cowards. It's hard to argue with that. Billy should give Dalen, Julian, Lachlan, and Javon some more minutes instead of just garbage time missing Zach Trey. We need the bench. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm pretty cool on Dalen Terry minutes, but I'm okay with giving Julian, Lachlan, and Javon some more minutes. We need offense in this game. Like I'm surprised we haven't tried bringing Carter off the bench to give us a spark. There's been times this season when Carter has been unconscious from three. I'm not saying I love it. I know that Carter is very flawed as a basketball player, and all he could do is shoot threes. But sometimes you got to bring in a specialist to give you a spark. All right, we're back. Dalen Terry brings the ball up to court, kicks over to Vooch. Out of bounds. I think that was tipped. Sorry. I'm trying to figure something out. All right. 75 to 66. Miami Heat lifts a three. Oh my God. He bangs a three. 78 to 66. Miami's up by 12. 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Vooch pump fakes and he gets to the rim and he jams it home. Bulls down by 10. He pushed it back the other way. Larson to Wiggins to Powell. Oh, good defense by Kobe. Bulls. Oh, Herter pulls a three. Oh, good save by Dalen Terry. Wait, what? I thought he saved it. Uh, 78 to 68. Brick. Kobe with the rebound. Kobe gets it to Vooch. Vooch in the post. Vooch pump fakes. Hook shot. Love it. They turn it over. Herter. Back the other way. Herter. Kicks it to Kobe. Kobe takes the three. Misses. Kobe can't make a damn thing. All right. Vasquez to Kelaware. Kelaware to Powell. Powell dribbles. He takes it straight into the lane, and he gets an easy layup. Way too easy. The Bulls are just like playing street ball. What is happening out here? Kevin Herter gets it to Vooch. Vooch over to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry dribbles, drives with his left hand, dances a little bit, gets it back out to Kobe. Kobe to Vooch. Vooch in the post. Do your thing down there. Vooch with the turnaround jumper, and he misses. 80-70. Bulls down by 10. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Vasquez dribbles it off his foot, but he recovers it. Kelaware for three. He hits it. Since when is Kelaware banging threes like that? All right, back the other way. Kobe drives the lane. He gets fouled on the take. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Kelaware shooting like he lifted that like it was no big deal. Since when is Kelaware making it rain like that? Has that always been the case? I don't remember that. All right. Bulls are down by 13. Kobe White gives it over to Vucevic. Vucevic gets it to Herter. Herter back to Vooch. Easy bucket. 85-74. Bulls are up or down by 11. Vasquez gets it over to 12. Gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins drives. Turnaround jumper. Leaves it short. Kobe with the rebound. Kobe pushing the pace. Kobe drives with his left hand. Gets it over to Dalen Terry for three. Wow, Dalen Terry makes it. Big shot by Dalen Terry. 8-point Bulls deficit. That's the first three I think I've seen Dalen Terry make all season. Wow. Look at Dalen Terry. That's nuts. Hey, I just seen Jameer Young on the Heat bench. How you doing, Jameer? Let's go. Hey, what's up, Pops? Welcome to the party. Yes, let's do the opposite of last night, right? Let's break someone else's heart. Oh yeah, I gotta get my. I put one of my drinks in the freezer. In 1 sec. All right, let's see if this is better. Combining the dews to make a mega dew. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Let's do something, brother. I need the Bulls to come back, brother. If I go full Hulk Hogan, will that work? Will that work? Well, you know something, brother. The Miami Heat, they think that they know what they're talking about, but they haven't said their prayers. They haven't eaten their vitamins. We have. We've done what it takes, brother. It takes 5 men. 5 men and 10 more on the bench, brother. 15 men, brother. 15 men. And then the coach, brother. And then the other coach's brother. And then we're all in the weight room. We're all working out. That's roughly 30 people, brother. But I'm getting besides the point. We gotta pull together. We gotta work as a team, brother. All right, that's enough, brothers. I might have driven that into the ground a little bit. My apologies. I'm feeling a little hopeful, guys. A little bit, just a little bit. All right, Miami Heat make both of their free throws. Oh, was that Kobe? What Kobe hit? I missed it. I think that was a. I was going to lie and say it was a 3, but I have no idea. Oh, Dalen Terry gets his hand on the ball. He's being a gnat out there. I love it. All right. Adebayo at the top of the key. Get to the Vasquez. Bulls down by 7. Vasquez. Oh. Vasquez throws a weird alley-oop to Adebayo. And they score a 9-point Heat lead. Kobe races down the court and gets fouled on a drive. It's going to be 2 free throws for Kobe White. There's so much crying in the NBA. I just talked about this. Yes, it's not a cardiac win. Thank you for the star, Dad. Macho Man Randy Savage, God bless him and Hogan. Yes. I need somebody to do the mega powers. Well, we can't do the God bless Hogan, right? Because Hogan did some really bad things. He's also dead, though, so I don't want to talk ill of the dead. But Hogan said some pretty racist stuff. But Macho Man, he's clean as a whistle. Macho Man is good to be praised. Wouldn't be a cardiac Bulls unless we were down by 20 or up by 20 and win or lose. That's a fact. Adebayo for 3. He misses. Is that Julian Phillips? Hey, is Forrest still in here? Forrest, you still in the house, brother? I was trying to be nice, primetime Val, but yeah, it wasn't a very good trade at all. At first, when I thought it was Kobe, I was like, I would consider that maybe. What's up, James? Welcome back. Yes, let's beat the Heat. Ah, Julian, make your free throws, bro. Come on, bro. You only get one shot. Billy's going to remember this for like the next 20 games. Made his other one, I think. I was looking up. Yeah, he did. Vasquez kicks it over to Fontino, kicks it back to Smith, kicks it over to 5. Who's 5? Can't remember who that is for the Heat. All right. Kevin Huerter dancing. Oh, almost gets turned over, but it gets to Kobe. Kobe goes baseline, gets the ball back tapped out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bulls are down by 8 points. It's important that they score here. If they could score here, if they could score twice and get a stop on the other end, this game is super wide open. Oh, Julian Phillips for 3. What a pass! What a pass by Dalen Terry. Cross court from out of bounds. That's a hell of a pass, Dalen Terry. I give you so much credit for that. Did they only count that as a 2? I thought that was a 3, but oh, the Heat leave their shot short. Dalen Terry tries to go too hard. Oh, good defense by Kevin Huerter to not foul. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 91-85. 7 seconds left. If the Bulls score here, they're in business. They're only down by 6. Kobe's dancing. Spin move. And he airballs a short shot. I really wish that our last shots of the quarter weren't going to be Kobe White isolation, because right now that's one of the worst things that we have going on our basketball team. But I digress. We're still in business, everybody. 91-85. The Bulls are only down by 6 points. 6 points. We can win this game. We can totally win this game. I want to see Matas Buzelis get fourth quarter minutes tonight. Don't rob us of that. Yeah, that spin move doesn't ever work. Who would you try and trade to make this team a legit playoff team? I don't know if you've been following my channel at all, Primetime Vol, but I'm trying to get Zion. I believe Zion makes his team very, very dangerous, especially the way they play. In a fast break setting, this team would be incredible with Matas and Zion on the wings while Giddey's driving. I think if you could trade Kobe, Vooch, and a pick for Zion, I'm making it happen. I think Zion's also the best talent you can get for the cheapest amount. You're not going to get another superstar level talent for that cheap. He's not expensive right now. With that being said, I know that it might take more than like I would make that happen, man. If they were like, well, okay, fine, we'll do it for Vooch, Kobe, and 2 picks. I'd be like, okay, the second pick has to be top 3 protected, and then I'm gonna make the trade. Like, I think the Bulls, if they can get Zion, really can build with that team. Like Giddey, Zion, and Matas, that's a core that you could build around and maybe even win a championship with. You just have to get a shot blocking center after that, and then you're in business. But for now, after that, like you could run a starting lineup of Jalen Smith, Zion Williamson, Matas Buzelis, Isaac Okoro, and Josh Giddey. And that starting lineup is actually pretty badass. Can you imagine Smith, Zion, and Matas on the break? Oh, Zion, where's the foul? Okay, Matas gets the foul call. Thank God. Also, Nick Claxton would like him too. Totally down for some Nick Claxton action. If we get to the offseason and there's nothing done yet, I'm going hard after Jalen Duren. Now there's no chance that the Pistons let him go, right? There's no chance the Pistons let him go after what they've seen this year. But he is a restricted free agent. So what the Bulls can do is they can make life really hard on the Pistons. They can offer an offer sheet that jacks the Pistons up. If I were the Bulls, I would go and look at the Pistons financials and look at exactly which years the Pistons are going to be super jacked up if they have to pay the most. And those are the years that you load up on your offer sheet. That way, when Detroit matches you, they're matching you, but you just force them into hell. See, I think that's a smart move if you're a GM. Matas gives it up to Julian Phillips, gives it up to he tried to bounce it off a player's leg and he missed. Oh my God. Alley-oop. Dalen Terry drives, gets fouled. He got bailed out. That's a really stop playing out of control, guys. Ooh, Dalen Terry almost blocked that. No, he didn't. It looked better from over the top. He'd have 20 points off of Bulls turnovers. They're up by 10. Safe to say that the Bulls turnovers have saved the Heat. Come on, Bulls. All right, back the other way. The Bulls are down by 8, 97 to 89. 10:30 to go in the ball game. Number 12 for the Heat drives, and he misses the reverse layup. Love it. Matas has the ball. He gets it up to Dalen Terry, gets it back to Dalen Terry, gets to Matas. Matas, be aggressive. Dalen Terry, pump fakes. He falls. Dude, what's wrong with your shoes, Dalen Terry? Oh my God. Okoro. Oh no. Oh, he missed the rim. He did miss the rim altogether. Don't challenge it. Good. Vasquez gets over to Adebayo for 3. He misses. Rebound Io. Timeout Billy Donovan. Bulls are costing themselves games several times as of late. Yes, they are. That'd be great. I'd love to have Jalen Duren as a Bull, a front court of Matas, Smith, and Duren. Oh my God, yes. Now, let me be clear. I don't think that there's any chance that the Pistons let there's any chance that the Pistons let Duren go. But they can't stop him from. Now they can try and negotiate with him and sign him before he hits restricted free agency. There's a small period where they can do that. But if they don't do that, if he ends up hitting restricted free agency, I'm gonna load up. I'm giving him a max offer, right? And I'm gonna load up that contract in the worst ways. That would make Detroit, if they match it, like it would put them in cap hell. But yeah, Jalen Duren's worth it. If you can get him, oh my God. That'd be a all-time fumble on behalf of the Pistons. There's no way that they're going to let him walk. There's just no way. I can't imagine it. Not when the Pistons just got to the top of the East. All right, Matas has the ball. He gets it to Vooch, gets it over to Io. Io for three, misses. Oh my God, he traveled kind of 12. Oh, he makes a shot and one. Are you kidding me? Who is that? Dude, they have so many players that look like I have no idea who these guys are. Matas gets called for the softest call in league history. You gotta be kidding me, man. Bulls are down by 11. Vucevic has the ball, gets it over to Dalen Terry, gets it back to Vooch. Vooch in the post, almost turns it over, gets it to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry to the rack. He misses. Miami Heat score 102-89. Back the other way. Dalen Terry for three, and he makes it. I don't understand why Dalen Terry's getting this much fourth quarter run, but he's playing okay. Back the other way. Vooch gets called for a foul. Come on, man. All right. Bulls down by 12. Ayo Dosunmu, little shot put Oh, crazy putback by Io. What a rebound by Io. What a putback. Oh, the Heat almost turned it back over. Vasquez, the Bulls down by 10. 7:30 to go. It is not over yet, you guys. It's not. I don't care. Heat, they get the offensive rebound. Kick it over to Fontino for three. He misses. Nice rebound by Dalen Terry. He gets fouled. Dalen Terry's being a huge pain in their ass, and it's working. Oh, he's coming out now. What a good minutes by Dalen Terry. Great minutes by Dalen, for real. Kevin Herter's coming out. Really? Why? Yeah, Mashun, honestly, brother, the faster you gotta forget about that. I know that you shouldn't forget about it, but you can't let it dominate your thoughts, bro. Like I just forget that he's on the team. I have to, or else it's a waste of negative energy. All right, Okoro's got the ball. He gets it to Buzelis. Buzelis throws it over to Io. Io to Vooch. Vooch drives. He's in the post. Up and under. Oh my god. Oh, Io with the Io muscles an offensive rebound and gets fouled. What an effort play by Io. Io does not want to lose this basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe that ball didn't go in. Io is a total stud. Io makes the first free throw. Trey Jones will not play today. Um, Trey Jones's initial injury prognosis was 2 weeks, but he might be day to day. I don't know. Isle makes both. 8-point ball game. We need to stop here. Powell for the Heat drives. He gets his shot blocked, I believe, by Okoro. Rebound by Patrick Williams. He's dribbling it up. Give it up. Give up the ball. You son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. What in the world possesses Patrick Williams to believe that he's the guy to get a rebound? Okay, you've got the rebound. Give the ball up, brother. When's the last time you went coast to coast on anybody? It wasn't in the NBA. Like, what in the world would possess Patrick Williams to believe he's the guy to dribble that ball and to not give the ball up? Give it to a guard. Patrick Williams, you suck. I just told Mashun not to have negative energy about Patrick Williams, and I just let it inhabit me. But like, dude, there's no way. You cannot do that if you're Patrick Williams. Like that was so predictable. The fact that he was going to dribble it messed up, and we're missing Josh Giddey so bad right now. Like we're clearly playing like a chicken with our head cut off, and only when Io has the ball does this team have any semblance of like calmness. I need Matas to score. Where's Matas at? I don't like that he disappears in the final minutes of these games like this. The Bulls can still win this game, guys. They're down by 8 points. 6:25 to go. Come on, Bulls. They've been hanging right there. Let's get on a run, guys. Good switching. Good defense by Matas. Good box out by Patrick Fat Boy Williams. That's all he's good for. All right, guys. Come on. Come on. Matas gets the ball. He crosses over. He goes straight to the rim and he scores with the left. Love to see it, Matas. Back the other way. We're down by 6. The Miami Heat swing the ball. Oh, my God. Oh, Kevin Huerter. Oh, he lost his shoe. You got to be kidding me, man. What just happened? How did you lose your shoe, Kevin? Why is he jumping like that? Like, why couldn't he just walk? I'm confused. Like, why was he like jumping around like that without his shoe on? Like, see if like is the floor wet? I really thought that Jalen Smith getting another like. Where's Jalen Smith been? Is he fouled out? Is he hurt? I don't understand why some of these players disappear when it matters. Like especially the most productive guys. Lately, it's been Matas, but now Jalen Smith is disappearing in the fourth quarter. Doesn't seem to make sense. Jalen Smith. Okay, sorry. He's not in the game. Oh no! Io blew a tire. Oh, the Heat air ball. Bulls are down by 9. 5 minutes to go. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. All right. Matas gets the ball over to Kobe White. Kobe White dribbles it off his leg. Heat ball. All right. Norman Powell has the ball. Get it over to Larson. Larson dribbles. He gets it over to Vasquez. Vasquez dribbles. He gets it out to Larson. Larson dribbles. He drives to on Kobe and foul on Kobe. I'm afraid that's going to be it. I mean, it's not it by like there's enough time to come back, but we can't get anything going. It is effed up on League Pass. I hope it's on next time. Larson misses his first free throw. I don't know what this even means. Like, isn't that kind of like you said both things? It's effed up on League Pass, but you said you hope it's on League Pass next time? That's kind of, why would you hope it's on League Pass if it's messed up? 10-point Heat lead. 4:30 to go. Vucevic has the ball. Hands off to Matas. Matas dribbles. Gets it to Kobe. Down to Vucevic. Vucevic to Herter. Herter. Mid-range jumper. Misses. Yeah, no, they're not going to do that, Dad, only because they could still technically come back, so they're not going to do that. Matas, no call. Matas is really clamming up lately at the end of games, and it bothers me. The Bulls just got another steal. Herter for 3. Oh, good hustle by Matas. Kobe for 3. Miss. Honestly, the problem with them is that they literally cannot make a shot. Like, there's nothing else wrong with them. They can't make any. Like, we have missed so many shots tonight. We like legitimately just can't make shots. It's that simple. The Bulls are shooting, like the Heat are shooting 47%. The Bulls are shooting 38% from field goal range. It's absolutely insane. It's a 10% difference. We're shooting 40% from 3. We're shooting better from 3 than we are from the 2-point range. For whatever reason, we are in our heads when it comes to shooting against Heat. Kobe is having a terrible game. 2 of 10 from the field. I came at Kobe in the play-in last year because he had more turnovers than field goals made. Well, guess what, guys? He has 2 field goals made tonight, and he has 2 turnovers. So he has the same amount. Improvement. This is crazy, man. Oh, the Bulls just got it back. The Bulls are coming back the other way. 3:20 to go. 110-100. Ayo Dosunmu drives and he scores up and under. 102-110. 8-point game. The game is still alive. Ayo's last 15 made field goals have been from the painted area. Wiggins. Oh, he turns it over. He throws the turnover. Dude, do either of these teams want to win? Vooch to Herter. Wide open. Ayo for 3. Bang! Oh, my God. This is a ball game, friends. 5-point game. 110-105. Vasquez to Adebayo for a 2-pointer. He misses. Rebound Bulls. They push. Ayo's got the ball. Down by 5. Get a good shot, you losers. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you losers. I love you. Kobe down to Io underneath. No, Io, what are you doing? Oh, offensive foul. I missed it because I was too busy being dramatic. But all I seen was Buzelis do like a barrel roll. Did he get trucked? Nice. He totally extended his arm. Way to sell it, Matas. You're learning. You're learning, young one. All right. Vooch gets the ball down to Io, wide open, lays it in. 3-point game. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, guys. Io Dosunmu has 21 points, 13 in this quarter. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. All right. Oh, Vooch, just catch it. The Heat are actually pissing down their leg right now. They keep turning it over, they keep taking chances, and they keep screwing it up. Io Dosunmu is wrecking them. Get the ball to Io. Kobe, don't you mess around with me. You better get the ball to Io. All right, Powell drives for the Heat. He scores. All right, 5-point ball game. 1:38 to go. You got to answer, guys. Got to answer. Come on. Vooch for 3. Oh. Larson drives. Larson gets to Adebayo, wide open for 3. He misses. Okay. All right, a minute to go. There's still plenty of time. Oh my God, Vooch down low. Oh, he's got a mismatch. Nice, easy little jump hook for Vooch. Let's go, Vooch. 112-109. Bulls down by 3. 50 seconds left. They need a stop. Oh, the Bulls get a stop. No, Kobe, you son of a bitch. You suck. You fucking suck, Kobe. Five seconds between the shot clock and the. Oh, Io gets a rip. No, they called. Oh. Wait, they call a foul on the Heat? They call a foul on the Heat, right? Io actually rips up Norman Powell. Is that a clear path? I hate Kobe for turning that ball over. He sucks right now. All right, come on. Io makes the first. If Io makes the second, obviously we got a foul. And then anything can happen. The Bulls still have 2 timeouts. Don't take any unnecessary timeouts, Billy. Io makes both. I love it. Let's go. All right, so Bulls got to get a foul, and if they're lucky, the Heat will miss a free throw. They're at the United Center. Thank God, the United Center can get crazy. I can't believe Io is so clutch right now. What would be like? What would be poetic, right? Is if the Heat miss a free throw, and then somehow we get Io wide open for 3 on the other end, and he hits it as time expires. Because that would be nuts. And it would basically be Io Dosumu exercise the Bulls demons. Oh, dude, it's been time, Christopher Parker. I'm done with that dude. He looks like I don't even know if we can get value for him. At this point, give me the second round picks. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he looks like trash this year. Every time we've needed him to come up big, he's come up small. Meanwhile, we got Io Dosumu, who's got giant balls, and he's not coming up small. All right, guys. I'm ready to go crazy. Come on. Come on, Bulls. If you can steal this inbound pass, that'd be nuts. Ah. Okay. Dude, Kobe can't even get out. Kobe almost took out Io on the foul. I'm like, this guy can't do anything right. No, Kobe, I wouldn't pay 25. Right now, 25 million means he gets paid the same as Josh Giddey. He's not worth, frankly, I don't think he's worth half of Josh Giddey right now, but definitely not the same. But like, I know how the NBA works, right? Kobe's going to get 30 at least. And that's the part that makes me sick. All right, well, the Heat made both of their free throws. I can't tell what the Bulls should do right now. Like if they should, the Heat are a small ball club or smart ball club. They'll probably. I doubt that they're going to allow the Bulls to shoot a three. They're probably going to foul. It's disgusting how similar all of those scores are. Basically, they've beat us by double digits every single time. 11 and then 21 and then 19. It's disgusting. It's not much of a rivalry if it's not two-sided. Yeah, if I'm Miami, I think I'm probably going to foul on purpose, right? Make him shoot. I don't know. That's also kind of like a I don't know, pathetic way to defend the end of the game here. Yes, it is to the line, but if it's only for two free throws. They can only shoot two, right? Like look at what they just did. See? All right, Kobe makes first. Got to make this, Kobe. Makes both. Thank God. At least you did one thing right tonight, Kobe. All right, well, now we're back to hoping the Heat miss a free throw or getting a steal on the inbounds. All the pressure's on Miami. All the pressure's on Miami. Man, oh man. He said T-Wolves have been the rumored team more interested in Kobe. They can have him. Give me Behringer. Behringer, and I don't really care who else. I would like to have, if you can get DiVincenzo from them, that'd be tight. He's like a better version of Herder to me. I think he's cheaper too. Yeah, DiVincenzo's averaging 13.3 points a game. Shooting 38% from three, 41% from the field. Is he starting? 6'4". He really is kind of a Kevin Herter clone, just a little bit better at this stage in their careers. All right, the Heat are inbounding the ball. Okoro's an asshole. Good one, Okoro. Well, Okoro completely wiped out and lost his opportunity to try and foul, so that he got an easy 2 points. Actually, the Heat player is kind of stupid. If he would have just stood there, he might have been able to waste the rest of the clock. Everybody was really far away from him. He probably is dumb for shooting that. There's 4.6 seconds on the clock, Slayer. So the Bulls, they need to probably get a three here, and they don't have any more timeouts. They need to probably inbound this to a good spot, because if they cannot let the Miami Heat foul them without getting a three off. If the Heat are smart, they're trying to get that. Kobe, long range. First of all, why did Kobe decide that was where he was going to inbound the ball? Like, why did he decide that's where he's going to catch the ball? So, like, you've got 4.6 seconds on the clock, dude. There's no one by you. You don't have to raise that thing from 7 feet behind the arc. I don't understand. I feel like Kobe's basketball IQ is not good. And that's rude for me to say. It's rude for me to say. I'm really tired of these heartbreaking losses, man. I'm tired of the team doing dumb things. We just look like amateurs. I mean, they were up, they were past the half court line, Slayer. I mean, like, my question is, why isn't Io shooting that shot? Why? Why isn't Io the guy that scored 13 points for you in that quarter? Like, why does the team automatically assume that Kobe's the guy for a 3-pointer late? When has he shown this season that he's that guy? He hasn't. Like, what is he shooting percentage wise on the season? Kobe White's shooting 36% from three. Why? I would rather get the ball into Vucevic. I bet we could have got the ball into Vuce there. He's got 2 game-winning threes this season. Why not Vuce? You know? Like, I just don't understand why Kobe, we get the ball into Kobe, who's been awful all game, who hasn't been able to make anything all game. We expect him to not only to not only make that and tie the game, but to make a shot from literally way beyond 3-point range. Like he was at least 5 steps behind the arc. Why is that the shot? I don't understand, Billy. And clearly we drew that up for him. Clearly that was a play drawn up for Kobe. And I don't understand why that was the play. We got Ayo Dosunmu, who's hot. Yes. I mean, Ayo did everything he can. Ayo was why not draw that play up for Ayo? Why not draw that play up for anyone else who's hit a 3-pointer tonight? Because guess what, guys? Kobe White, oh no, he was 2 of 8 from downtown, so he hit 2. But he was bad all night. He's 2 of 11 from the field. Kevin Huerter was 4 of 9 from 3-point range tonight. He also just hit a game-winning 3 last week. Why wouldn't you go to the guy who's 4 of 9 from 3 tonight? Right? Am I taking crazy pills? Don't you go to the hot hand? How many times have we seen that as Bulls fans, that we go to the hot hand, with someone other than Billy as coach? We've drawn up plays like Kyle Korver. I just don't understand. Also, why isn't Javon Carter in on that play? I know that he hasn't played all night, but he is your best 3-point shooter from a percentage standpoint. Don't you bring him off the bench for that play? I'm not sure who inbounded the ball. I think it was Huerter, which makes me even madder. If you're not going to inbound it to Vooch, then make someone like Okoro inbound that ball. Make Patrick Williams inbound that ball. The dude's super long, super strong. He can throw the ball anywhere. I don't know, man. All I know is that we blew a great opportunity tonight to win a game against the Heat. We also blew a great opportunity to go 3-0 against the Heat. And if we would have done that, as well as beat Indiana yesterday, we would have climbed up into the 6th seed. We would have at least been at the top of the play-in. Because we entered this stretch, I think 2.5 games back from the Heat. All we had to do was sweep them 3 straight, and we would have moved ahead of them. Instead, we're standing here holding our what's in our hand. It's crazy. I'm gonna go through the stats. Jalen Smith in 15 minutes had 11 points, 4-7 from the field, 1-1 from downtown, 2-2 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover. Isaac Okoro, 8 points in 26 minutes. Also had 2 rebounds, 1 block. Matas Buzelis had 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. He was 6 of 15 from the field, but I'm glad that he got those shots up. I just wish that he would be more demanding in the second half. In a weird twist of fate, most of the Bulls team has a positive plus-minus. I shouldn't say most, but about at least half the team does. Really weird. Jalen Smith must have hurt himself. He didn't play more than 15 minutes. He stopped playing like way early in the game. He must have hurt himself. Nikola Vucevic had 15 points, 6 of 18 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. I mean, not bad. 15 and 10, but it only shot 30% from the field, 33%. 6 of 18 isn't the best, but it is what it is. Kobe White, 14 points, 2 of 11 from the field, 2 of 8 from downtown, 8 of 10 from the line, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. So, 14, 7, and 4. Not bad. Yeah, not bad from Vooch. Or sorry, from Kobe. I shouldn't have even said that. Not a bad stat line, but 3 turnovers. That's okay for Kobe, I guess. My problem with what Kobe did tonight is that his turnovers and his missed shots were in awful spots. They were in spots that really hurt the team. None more important than the end sequence. Patrick Williams had 12 minutes, and guess what, guys? He almost did the Tony Snell. He was 0 of 4 from the field with 2 turnovers. You want to know what saved him from the Tony Snell? 1 rebound. That's right, guys. In 12 minutes, Patrick Williams had 1 rebound and 2 turnovers. Great job out there, Pat. Dalen Terry in 15 minutes actually had some really good contributions tonight. In 15 minutes, Dalen Terry, 8 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 turnovers. I'll take that. There was the or never mind. Julian Phillips. He only had 5 minutes tonight, but he had 3 points on that great. He had a clutch. That was a clutch 3 that started the run. It started the Bulls being able to come back and really close the gap there. He got that on a cross-court pass from Dalen Terry on an out-of-bounds play. Glad to see those two link up for an important play. Then we had Kevin Huerter. In 33 minutes, he had 15 points. He was 5 of 12 from the field, 4 of 9 from downtown, which is why I think he should have taken the last shot. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 10 assists. 10 rebounds, 3 assists. So that's a really, really great job by Kevin Huerter. To have a double-double with 10 rebounds and 15 points, that says something. Great hustle, man. Honestly. And then you have Ayo Dosunmu, the hero of the Bulls tonight. In 31 minutes, he led all scorers with 23 points. Yeah, he led all scorers. He was the highest scorer even out of the Heat players. 23 points. He was 8 of 16 from the field, a solid 50%. He was also 1 of 4 from downtown. He was 6 of 6 from the line, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers. You're going to live with those turnovers when he's actually the only player that's initiating your offense. So, overall, the Bulls shot 39% from the field. The Heat shot 39%. Sorry, the Heat shot 45% from the field, which is incredible compared to the Bulls. But the Heat only shot 33% from downtown, 12 of 36. Whereas the Bulls shot 39%, 15 of 38, to indicate where they had an advantage in a slight area there. And then Free throw wise, the Bulls shot 83%, and the Heat. Oh, sorry. The Bulls shot 83, and so did the Heat. They both shot 83%. Bulls shot 20 of 20. 24 of 29. He shot 20 of 24. Let's see here. The Bulls out rebounded the Heat by 3. That includes 6 more offensive rebounds. So nice job by the Bulls to clean up the offensive boards, especially against a team in the Heat that you'd actually be worried about that against with them having Kelly Ware and Bam Adebayo, especially with a hobbled Vucevic. But like, yeah, I mean the Bulls out rebounded them. They battled. They just couldn't make any shots, or not enough of them when they counted. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry guys. I spaced out there. Started to doze off. Yep, I'm tired, you guys. My apologies. It's time for me to go to sleep. But I will leave you guys with this. The Bulls did have 15 turnovers. The Heat had 13. So we did only turn the ball over 2 more times. And that's it. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Given that I just started to fall asleep when I had too much silence, I think that's a good sign that it's time for me to go to sleep. So, everyone, I hope that you enjoyed the live call tonight. I really enjoyed it. I wish that I could have given you more energy and more positivity. If anyone has been here with me with the live call before, I'm very much a positive, upbeat guy. So when I'm not like that, it's not normal. And I'd be okay with the Bulls just having a back and forth game. But it's the frustrating stuff that really gets to me, you know? Yes. 3 losses to Indiana, 2 losses to the Pelicans, 2 losses to the Hornets, 2 losses to Milwaukee, 2 losses to the Nets, 1 loss to Utah. The Bulls have 12 losses to teams under 500. If we had those 12 wins, we'd be 35-13. Yeah, imagine if we just went 6-6, right? If we just had half. If we had 6 more wins instead of 6 losses, we'd be 29-18. 29-18. If we just had 12 of those, or sorry, 6 of those. I'm not even asking, and we should have all 12 of them. You're right. Because a lot of those teams are extremely bad. But just imagine we had 6 of them. For 29-18, that would make us. Let me do the math here. I'll see where that would put us. 29-18. That'd be good for a 62% winning percentage. That's 66. So that 62% winning percentage would. That would be good for. In fact, there's 2 other teams that are 29-18. We'd be tied with the Celtics and the Knicks for second place in the East. That right there goes to show you just how close the Bulls are to the top of the East. We're right there. Our problem is that we're not taking care of the people that we need to take care of. The fact that we would be 29-18 if we just went 500 against the teams that are under 500, that shows you that we probably have a winning record against the good teams in the league. but you would never know it because we can't stop playing down to our competition. So the Bulls need to get it together. I'm going to give our bull of a game. The bull of the game is Ayo Dosunmu. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you guys said a lot. Did all you can. Kobe don't want to be in Chicago. Trade him. Kobe's 2 of 10. Should not be taking that shot. Facts. Since we got all these losses, Acme better do something now. We stand at 23-25. Derrick Rose or Chicago's didn't win a game since Derrick Rose's retirement. Now we're 0-3 since. Don't give this Bulls on French a total pass. Why? I'm not saying that I'm giving anybody a pass, Mashoon. However, I'm also not going to waste my energy on something I know is not going to change. So I also don't hate Acme as much as everybody else. Like, I know that you're focusing on P-Will, but I also like to focus on stuff like they drafted, like, I really like that they got Matas Buzelis. And Acme drafted Ayo Dosunmu, didn't they, in the second round? Hold on. Yes, our Acme got Ayo in the second round. Or like Acme got, like look. Yes, like the Julian Phillips, that well, actually I don't mind that draft pick. The Dalen Terry draft pick, though, definitely egregious. So was the P-Will draft. But I like Noah Essengay's draft a lot. I like picking him a lot. Matas was a great draft pick. Lachlan Olbrich looks like a great pick in the second round. I don't think Acme is as bad as everybody says that they are. Like the Josh Giddey trade for Alex Caruso, that was freaking genius. I know everybody says that we should have gotten a pick. I'm not convinced about that. And at the end of the day, if you like hindsight, that was a great trade for us. We traded a role player for a franchise player. Like, maybe not a franchise player, but a franchise cornerstone. You build around a guy like Josh Giddey. The Zach LaVine trade ended up being great for us. We don't get Noah Essengay without that trade. We got our pick back. And then Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter, and Trey Jones have offered us more value as a threesome than Zach LaVine did by himself. So, like, I know that Acme isn't great. I just think that they're not as terrible. And I'm not the kind of guy that's only going to focus on the negative stuff and hound them for that. I'm going to be fair. I got to give them credit for what they've done well, while at the same time as giving them criticism for what they've done wrong. I think the pivot that they made from that old team with DeRozan and Caruso and LaVine to the Baby Bulls 2.0 with Giddey, Matas, Noah, Ayo, like the pivot that they made as fast as they did is actually really impressive. How fast that we became so young, and we became, we're still like, this team is nowhere near their ceiling. So yes, they've frustrated me tonight, and I think a lot of it's because I expect Kobe I want him to go. With that being said, this team is nowhere near their ceiling, and we're not playing without we're without our best player right now. Josh Giddey's our best player. So, it does hit bad when you lose, and I'm upset about the loss. But let's try and have some perspective. The season is about development, nothing else. Hopefully we get in the playoffs, but it's really about development. I'm more upset about the fact hey, Matas, take more shots down the stretch. Or Matas, why does it seem like you get nervous when the game's on the line, when the lights get brightest? Let's fix that. Let's get you the ball. So you can't, like, when it comes to Patrick Williams, brother, you gotta, like, I can't focus on that. I don't know why a lot of Bulls fans have chosen to focus in on that. He's on the bench now. He's a 10th man at best. He's more like a 12th man. So it's like whatever with him. Yes, it sucks that we picked him and re-signed him. I'm going to hold that against Acme, but I'm also going to put that against the other good stuff that they've done. There's still a bright future right now. Like right now, there's hope we have hope for the future. And so I'm not going to be, I will always choose to focus on the hope over the negative. I always will. That's just how I roll. Why would Billy keep playing Patrick Williams? I don't know. Yes, that's true, but why focus on that though, Mashun? Like, isn't it more healthy to focus on guys like Matas and Jalen Smith and the guys on this team that are actually worth focusing on? Just my opinion. I'll agree with you on this though. The Bulls ownership don't give a shit about the fans. Jerry Reinsdorf never cared about the fans. He doesn't. He cares about his pocketbook. And the Bulls fans do deserve better. But the reason that I just don't keep going on about negative stuff is because I can't waste my energy about stuff that I can't change. I can't change the fact that Jerry Reinsdorf is the owner, and he's not going to sell the team. And so I don't focus on it because it's going to get my blood pressure pumping for no reason. I like to focus on stuff that's going to change. The Bulls are playing like garbage, James. But with that being said, we're missing our best player. I'm not making excuses for them. They should have won tonight. I'm just saying that I'm just trying to have perspective that this team is going to play pretty. Josh Giddey is the guy that he's the guy that really makes his car run smoothly. Without Josh, we're in trouble, man. I knew as soon as his injury got announced that we were going to be in trouble. Because the team, like so many times tonight, we needed somebody who's a strong ball handler to say, hey, hold up, I got it. And to like really make strong decisions down the stretch. We just don't have that without Josh. Ayo is more of a shooting guard than a point guard these days, which is good. He's an awesome shooting guard. But like, we need Josh Giddey, man. Or we need Trey Jones. Trey Jones is a good version of Josh Giddey light. Without Josh and Trey, dude, we're in trouble. That means we have zero players. We have zero real point guards on the team after that. Because I know that Ayo and Kobe came into the league as point guards. There's a reason that they play the shooting guard now. And it's because they're better at that. Like, without Trey Jones and Josh Giddey, this team is like a race car that doesn't have brakes because we're just playing out of control all the time. It's if we had like a year 5 Matas, I'd say let him run point forward. He was running a lot of point at the beginning of the game. He ran some point pick and roll action with Jalen Smith, and they were doing great. I don't know why we didn't keep going back to that. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go for the night. This sucks. I'm really upset, but we're gonna bounce back, Bulls Nation. We always do. Brighter days are ahead, and we need Josh Giddey back and Trey Jones back like we need water. So I know what I'm praying for tonight, but I will be back with you guys on the 31st. I believe. The only time that I can't remember what Pat said about live calls. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he's doing a pod. So yeah, if Pat is doing a live call, I'm not gonna do one because I don't want to step on him and share viewers. That seems like a dumb idea. With that being said, if he does a live call and I'm not, I might try and join him and see if we could partner up. I really want to get on a pod with Pat. It's been cool working for him, but I want to talk ball with him. So hopefully we could do that soon. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry that this has been a bummer of a stretch for the Bulls, but you know that I'm going to ride with you guys through it all. And I think that I know that brighter days are ahead. We just got to get healthy. And let's hope that the Bulls actually sack up and make a move in the trade market because we deserve to make a move for someone like Claxton or Zion or someone that'll move the needle for us. We need a shot blocking big man so bad. But even if I know Zion's not a shot blocking big man. You know what he is though? A superstar. So, oh yeah, I missed this. Let's see. Who's the Bulls player? He's the one person yeah, I mean, he can get out of here too. That last play either should have been ran for Io or even Herter, not White. That's a fact. Herter, I mean, you run it for Io, Herter, Matas, or Vooch. I would have ran it for Herter first because he was 4 of 9. Then Io because he was hot all quarter. And then Vooch because he's been hot on game winners. And then Matas because he's 6'10" and at least you could throw it up to him, or 6'8" or whatever the hell. But yep, that'll do it for me, you guys. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit queer. I love you guys, and I'm sorry that we're all going through this, but I do love you. I love you, Bulls Nation, Breeze Nation. We're gonna get through this together, y'all. Long live the Chicago Bulls, and long live Breeze Nation. Until next time, my friends. I will put these on. Until next time, this game is over.